Morning, Maddie.
Good morning, Matt.
Did you sleep good?
Yes, very heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's long days. My English is not so good in the morning.
You haven't even had a coffee yet, so...
No. So, good morning, everyone. I'm still in Africa. And Matt, you're still with me. I'm so happy for that. So today, what will we do today? We're gonna go out hunting, but I will be hunting with Glen. So I'm gonna meet him now. We're gonna have breakfast, a big cup of coffee, and then we're gonna see Africa again. Good morning. Good morning. What are you having this morning, Matt?
A little bit of bacon, some, what do you call that? Nice roasted potatoes, kudu sausage or something, maybe wildebeest sausage. Smells amazing. And this is every morning, beautiful food like this. So it's always a good start to the day.
And to top the amazing food off, you of course have this beautiful scenery to look at every morning. There's always other hunters in camp, and that makes for a very interesting conversation over your morning coffee.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty good, and you?
Yeah, very good. You slept well?
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you holding?
308, and my new scope is on here, Swarovski.
Oh, you like that?
I like it a lot.
Yeah. So we're just gonna wait for Glen and then we're gonna go out.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Good morning.
Morning, Maddie.
How are you?
Good, and yourself?
Yes, I'm good.
Hope to see you in the screening scene soon.
Yes, I hope so too. I just told Nico that we're going out to hunt.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Yes.
Well, we got a rush off. We spend every minute we can on the out there to
the
make
sun
things
just
work.
came up, so I mean we need to go.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Are we ready?
Allemaal is, as die drank moet ingesit is, daar geen probleem.
Ready. Born ready.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hello. We are on the road again.
Yes.
Yes. Hopefully we will have a really good day.
Yes, I hope so too.
Yes. So the you got the sun?
I got the sun. It looks phenomenal.
Do you have it in your pocket?
The sun can't handle how hot I am, so...
You know that I'm getting everything on tape what you're saying, right?
That's fine. You have the moon around.
But before we head out, you need to meet Glen and you need to hear some information that's very relevant to this episode.
So Glen, welcome to a new episode of Side by Side. I want to get to know you a little bit better. I want you to tell me more about the areas and African wild safaris.
Okay, well, we're in the northern part of South Africa, the Limpopo province. We're like way up north, close to the Zimbabwean border. Where I started this off, my granddad used to own land not too far from here.
Okay.
Like literally 20 miles as the crow flies from where we are right now. We owned it for about 6 years now, and really looking forward to take it forward. We've done quite a bit of things here, and we obviously planning to make it more accessible to the everyday guy. Yeah, we're getting to that time now where we need to take it to the next level, get more people in to come and enjoy what we're enjoying, and eventually we'll get to the point where we reach to the free roaming and big 5 status. We have 5 of the dangerous 7 here right now. Still need to reintroduce lion and elephant, which we're hopefully going to be doing shortly. We gave ourselves a 36-month time frame to do this, and then very important to us is to manage it in a sustainable way where it has to kind of take care of itself, and in the same way utilize what we get out of our hunting operation. The feed is a big source of protein. A lot of meat goes to the local people, to the local school. To us, it's like every part of this animal has to be utilized. If you just look at the amount of job that's created through this industry, you're talking of literally 1,000 people that's included in this management plan.
when I'm hearing you say all of this, it sounds exactly like all the other countries that have been visiting and hunting. When people are judging other people for going hunting here in Africa, they say it's a big difference. But when we are talking like this, we have the same mind. You know, we have the same mind, even though I'm coming from Scandinavia. So why do you think it's so sensitive to go to Africa?
You know, in Africa, in a lot of way, the way the media sets it out for us, media in a way manipulate the reality. You can make it sound or make it be different than what it is, but the reality of it all is that we need to definitely manage this, and the hunters as a way of managing it. Anything that you have to manage, there needs to be a source of income.
Yes.
For some reason, people think you can leave it and it'll happen, everything will just be okay.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunately not that way.
No.
Being here on the ground, seeing what we're seeing, doing what we're doing, experiencing what we're experiencing, there's no other way to maintain it and manage it. And we've seen it over and over now.
Yes.
From the bottom, from the beginning of it all, right through anti-poaching, the tourist side of it, the managing side of it, the hunter is what's paying for it, most of it. I haven't met a hunter yet that's not a conservationist. They always are willing to give more. They're always willing to give to the locals. They're always willing to
give back.
Exactly.
I think this has been great, Glenn, just to give some words to the people out there who's watching this right now. And we are going to go out now and start the hunting.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, Maddie, just from our side, I mean, obviously, having you guys out here, bringing the hunters out here, that's the people that's paying for this type of operations.
Yes, and I'm very glad to be here at African Wild Safaris. I have a feeling it's going to be a great week, but now it's time for us to go.
Absolutely, looking forward to it.
Me too.
Let's go do it.
So Glenn, what a beautiful morning.
Absolutely.
Yes, so how is our day looking like?
Okay, well, we're going to drive next to the river, see what we see. We'll most probably proceed on foot and see if we can get a shot and see what happens. See if we can come across a nice oak shootable specimen.
But on the way to the river, there are a couple of hilly spots that Glen decides we should check out and have a little look out from.
Okay, so we came up this hill just to kind of glass and see if we see something. Obviously it's early morning, so the animals are out grazing. So see some like the buffalo bull like we saw now. He's like out and about to graze, obviously. So it's a good time in the morning because you're going to see movement of animals during this time. And we just like over full moon right now, which obviously has a big effect on them because they're feeding at night. Because now with the turn of the moon, it obviously helps a lot to get these things to get on eyes and to do like glass and see when they're grazing. Just see if we can get into a position where we can go for a hunt.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Because during the day it's so hot.
Yeah,
it's so warm during the day.
Absolutely.
Then they are asleep.
Yeah. And it's it all depends on the situation. Obviously, you can come across them at where they're sleeping, but you want to optimize on your chances of at least having a go and see if we can catch up with them in a way.
Yeah.
So
well, it's beautiful up here, I must say.
The views in the morning in Africa are beautiful, so we continued on our way, and this is when the real life biology lesson started.
Interestingly, what we try to do with a giraffe, we try and breed them darker. Typically in Namibia, you get a whiter giraffe. The color is way lighter. But ideally, we want a darker. And a couple of years ago, we introduced some dark males, which obviously you can see in the smaller ones it starts to work because the dark color is what we want. That's the type of gene that we want in giraffes.
We got a lot of monkeys around us. Hear that? Sounds like pigs in one way.
Everything in Africa is new, especially if you've never been there before. All the birds are different, all the bushes and even all the terrain. It just so happened that Glen, unknowingly, was leading us towards a hippo. And honestly, the experience was about as close as anyone would want to get.
So Glen is showing me around the area, and we are next to a river walking, and he's showing me all these crocodile nests. So yeah, I think he said in October, November they are laying their eggs in here. So it's quite cool to see how, like, the life of a crocodile. Pumba. So we've been stalking now for a while here in the bush, and Glen is showing me the area, and as you can see here, there has been hippos walking middle of the night, because that's what they do. They are very active during the night, and when they are pooping, the tail goes like this. It's because they wanted to mark the territory, so that's why it's all over the place. It's very interesting to know, like, how they are. So this is the hippos has been walking here. Cool.
But suddenly, education turned into action as we had spotted a huge wildebeest.
It went so quick. Oh, shit.
It looks pretty good.
But it just went so quick, so I need to breathe.
It's a huge bull.
It was a very nice, it was a big bull. Oh. Yeah, it's 200 meters. Like.
Okay, this is basically where he stood. Maddie, we're going to check here. Took off here. We'll just quickly go on the track and see. When we found out the reaction was just perfect. What he did after the shot went off.
Yes.
Really looks good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's have a look here.
So Glen, that went very, very quick.
It's crazy. It kind of caught us off guard there.
Yes. We saw that he went into the bush, and
we kind of circled him, and then we hit that snore, that typical wildebeest snore, and then we knew we like close.
And you also know that he's gonna go out there.
Yeah.
And then we saw him around 150 meters. And then he started to run when he saw us, but then you said he's gonna stop.
Yeah.
So prepare yourself. And he stopped 200 meters away from us. And then I could really get a good shot at him.
Yeah.
And it went perfectly. So he has been running from where we shot it, around, what would you say?
80 meters.
80 meters. And now he's here in front of us. So we have been talking about the age, and this is an old one, and the way they are living is that when they are getting older, they get pulled out from the group, right?
Absolutely, yeah. So he's a loner bull, and I mean, you could see the size of his horns and the fact that it's been worn off. You can definitely tell it's a big animal. You know, they normally mature at about 8 years, but this guy's most probably got you know, he's past the double figure. I guess he's around 10, 11 years old at least.
This is something we don't have in Sweden, so I'm really happy to just see one of them, but also to shoot one of them. It's a memory for life, so thank you.
Absolute pleasure, Maddie. It's great shooting, great hunting. It was just like
good morning.
A nice adrenaline rush.
Yes, so now we're gonna take care of this. We're gonna go back to the what do you say?
Skinning shed.
The skinning shed, and we're gonna cook it this week.
Absolutely,
right? Yes.
Absolutely. Like this backstraps is some of the better ones around. So I'm looking forward to get that on the plate. Congratulations,
thank you.
Job
thank you
well done.
Thank you.
It just worked out so well.
It did.
So then, as Maddie said, it was back to the skinning shed to get the animal processed. And of course, one was curious to see just how big this bull really was.
29.
Is that good?
29, yes, a nice one.
That's a nice.
29.
Yeah.
The boss. Maddie.
Yes.
This is the big one. Usually huge.
Like that's a really
27.
29. Yes, it's upper 30. Yeah, that's a nice one.
Everything in South Africa has to be recorded, and is recorded to each hunter's name and the guide. Glen and Charmaine threw us an awesome goodbye party.
There we go.
Everybody that had been involved attended, including the other hunters. Africa is something you have to experience. We'll be going back in March next year. If you'd like to join us, we'd love that. And you can get in touch with Madeline in the details below.